Do I make you Randy?
I need to feel free to party with a bunch of strangers whenever I feel like it.
I want to be formal, but I'm here to party too.
Looks like I picked the wrong week to quit amphetamines.
Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it.
All right, folks, welcome to another episode of the greatest movie podcast known to man. And if you don't know it yet, well, you should, because we are phenomenal. We're amazing. We'll make you laugh. We'll make you cry. We'll make you do everything besides make you jay in your pants. But maybe Tone can help out with that. Folks, I'm telling you, this is three men in a movie. There we go. Hit them up. Slide in some DMs. Get those
part
DMs
of our
going,
Patreon.
baby.
Yeah, it's our
Yeah,
Patreon.
exactly.
If we get 2 patrons, I'll jerk you off.
There we go. See, now we're talking, baby. Let's get rolling. We got Three Men in a Movie podcast, folks. If you haven't followed us yet, please go over to TikTok, go over to Instagram, do what you got to do. Hit that follow button. If you haven't subscribed yet, I don't know what you're waiting for, because obviously you're listening to this on YouTube. So make sure you subscribe right now, because we post content left and right. And I'm going to keep bringing it up until we stop getting comments. But folks, go check out the Michael Jackson video. That's below and up. Tone's getting absolutely roasted in English, Spanish. I think Japanese, Chinese, Taiwanese. Look at these. I don't know what's going on, but you're getting
I was wondering.
absolutely...
I was like, is he going to bring it up? Is he going to do it? Is he going to do it?
Yep. I'm going to do it every single time we got comments this week. So until we stop getting comments, please go check out that Michael Jackson video. You'll love the comments as well. Yao Ming, shout out to him. He's a great, phenomenal athlete.
Yao Ming actually sent us Clearly Canadian. We're sponsored by Clearly Canadian.
Thank you. There we go. Now we're officially sponsored. I think we're also sponsored by the Athletics too. Sacramento Athletics. I don't know if I can call them that, just the Athletics. So great job by them. Thank you for that. But folks, like I said, follow us. Do what you got to do. Subscribe. Do what you got to do. Like Andrew always says, we're on the big three. So make sure you listen to every show we got, because they're all amazing. So we got Three Men. You got Tone. You got Andrew. You got myself. And the movie this week, The Mandalorian and Grogu.
Yay! I clapped. I clapped when I saw them on screen, on the big screen. I finally get to see my favorite things on the big screen. Look, I'll show you my... Look, here they are. Look, here they are, dude. Look, they're right there. They're going for the second tower.
Yes.
If Mandalorian would have on that plane, it would have gone down a little differently.
Oh, all right now.
Just like Mark
so
Wahlberg.
Here's the thing, right?
Yeah, he's like Mark Wahlberg.
Ayo. All right, so you two have seen the show. I haven't. It's not that I wasn't interested. I don't even know where to start. I'll be honest with you guys. Everyone told me I got to watch it. I'm in the Star Wars. You guys know this, Tone. I think you know this. We watched Phantom of the Menace at 2:00 in the morning. We started it. I think we made it like 3/4 of the way through, which is actually pretty impressive for how drunk we were.
Yeah.
So we love Star Wars. We all love Star Wars on this podcast.
I'm gonna tattoo it on me.
Just haven't seen the show. There you go. But this movie, actually, you know what? I'm gonna start with the one I want to say. And if I offend you, fuck you, mama. Okay, like I'm done with this shit. See,
also,
now you're getting into me.
Okay, there we go. I am.
Tone, the more I do this podcast, the more critical I'm getting. And Tone or Andrew, you also have something to do with that as well. I'm getting more critical.
He's growing.
Don't get offended. You guys, no one out there, you two specifically, don't get offended for what I'm about to say.
Okay.
I think Grogu is the most overrated main Star Wars character I've ever seen in my life. For how much money they've put into him and how much branding and merchandise and all this stuff they've done, all the guy does, or thing, whatever you want to call him, all this thing does is make baby noises, goo goo gaga bikey, and then just blow stuff up, makes mistakes, does nothing right. That's all this thing does. Jar Jar Binks, I fucking love him. Jar Jar Binks, everyone rips on him. But at least he did something. He helped little Annie. He attacked the droids. Who can't even fire a missile or get the plane going, or the whatever the fuck it is.
The Razor Crest, dumbass.
Whatever it's called. He can't even get the plane going. I know the plane's not right. What is it called? What's just a jet or whatever.
The Airbus 432.
Yeah, there we go. Yep, he couldn't even get that going, dude. He can't do anything right. So please enlighten me. Actually, you know what? I'll get to the first take. I'll get through my first take before you guys rip on me or whatever you want to do. I just don't get the obsession with this character. I don't. After seeing this movie, like I said, I haven't seen the show, so don't rip on me because people are gonna come for my throat. I know it because people love Grogu. I get it. I understand. I
Dude, in my
don't
whole theater, there
personally
was
love it.
kids with
Oh,
Grogu
no.
like toys. There was a girl wearing the ears. Like there is shirts that had it on there. I'm like, dude, that is Grogu craze.
But I
The
don't get it. I
Mandalorian versus
don't get it.
Gogurt.
Like if you like it, that's fine. That's your personal opinion. Like I said, I don't get it personally. I get it if you do like it because you probably, hey, he's cute or he's fluffy or he's got great ears. Oh, it's a baby Yoda, whatever the heck it is. I
Yeah.
don't get. I'm not. It is what it is. I think
3-inch
he's the most
python.
used. Uh, Impressive. That's
Yeah.
impressive.
Saying.
That's impressive. So hey, maybe that. Maybe I got to show a little respect
He's a
there.
slut in theory, but
But
not in practice. It's not the Jedi way.
I'll do the Doctor Strange thing. But I just don't understand the obsession with him after watching this movie. Like I said, if he's different in the shows, maybe I got to watch it. Maybe if I watch the
Nope,
show,
he's literally the same exact way.
Yeah, Jesse, you would hate the show then. You would
Yeah,
100%.
because that's literally most of the entire show.
yeah.
I would
don't
say
get the
the first season is very I think the first season is legitimately really, really good. Second season's also good, but it was starting to teeter a little bit, but I was still on board, still liked
Mhm.
it. Third season where I was out. I was like,
Yeah.
this show is not entertaining. Like I was so bored. I was like, I don't know what the story is for this. Like I know you could do each week, hey, I'm doing a bounty hunt, like whatever. But then the last like two episodes are like, oh shit, Gus from Breaking Bad he's back. And I'm like, what? I don't know.
Yeah, no.
see,
Jesse, the Baby Yoda was cool, like Tone said, for like the first season, and you're like, oh,
Yeah.
cool. Like,
Cute little bastard.
okay, the Mandalorian's basically like protecting Grogu. You don't know his name the whole first season. Like they
Yeah.
literally marketed him
The
as
child.
Baby Yoda or the child. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what they refer to him in the show as, the child. Yeah, like Tone said, the first season of the show was good. It actually had a plot and there were plot points and they were hitting it perfectly.
Music
And then they
ripped.
were
The cinematography also. Greg Fraser was a cinematographer.
Yeah. was
And then they lost him.
fantastic. And yeah, they lost him.
so how'd
and
they
then-
find the baby?
So the
Did he just like
Sex,
pick it up on the
dumbass?
side of the road or a
Heard of it?
dumpster? Oh, sick. Oh, so him and
Uh,
Yoda's wife.
So
had
that
a
was the
love child.
thing. They set it up really well, whereas basically he was hired to do a job from Carl Weathers,
Mhm.
who is Apollo Creed in Rocky. He was
Yep.
a big part of the show until he passed away. But he's like, oh, I got a job. I got a bounty hunt for you. You got to go kill all these people that are holding like the special cargo.
Mhm.
It opens up the cargo. It's Baby Yoda. You're like, oh, I'm like that was one of the crazier ones. Cause like I didn't know there was any other Yodas. That was where I was like, oh, okay. And they're like, he's also 100 years old.
Yeah.
That's also another thing. He's 100 years old.
So
So
that's
this baby is not a baby. So why is he not speaking English?
Well,
their species develops over a lot longer
Yeah.
period of time. That's just how they got
They
around
live for like
it.
thousands of years.
Yeah. Yoda was like
go to Hooked on
900 years
Phonics or
old.
something. Well, I mean, dude, you got to learn how to speak language at some point. And that'll be another hot topic that I got to bring up as well later about
But-
Jabba the Hutt's son.
I think
But
you
Andrew
I think you
Cantone, or
hit the
Andrew, continue.
no, but I think you hit the nail right on the head was that basically Baby Yoda Grogu has lost its novelty to a lot of people. I mean, for kids, it's still gonna be a big draw as Tone saw in his theater. Like the marketability of Baby Yoda is there and it always will be. But like first for the normal viewer, I'm fine with Baby Yoda, with Grogu, whatever. But like it's just lost the novelty on me. And like, yes, he can be cute. He's cute in the show. He's cute in the movie. But it's just like, hey, why don't we have a plot to whatever we're doing and then have cute things in between it? But the entire time I watched the movie, this is my first review. I was like, I have no interest in any of this. There were cool action set pieces, but I was like, nothing drew me in this movie to be like, oh, I need to care about this. I need to care about this.
I couldn't give like a single fuck about anything. Let me tell you what I look like through the entire movie, and I was self-realizing what I was looking like. It's that that meme of Homelander from The Boys where he's just sitting and watching the movie and he's just like blank face. I was just watching like this. No, I couldn't. There was no enjoyment. I didn't love anything. I didn't hate anything. I was just like, oh my God. And I almost fell asleep for a good couple minutes. And I saw this movie, I think at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So I was wired. And that movie was putting me to sleep. Just so boring. Oh my word.
Yikes, dude.
Yeah,
I see. That's the
and
thing. Like, part of me was like you, like I said, you two saw this show. I didn't. So I was. This is probably, obviously, if you see movies like Obsession or Hokum or whatever it may be,
like
like
good
all you're
movies.
getting from, yeah, all you're getting from is the trailer. Like that's all you know about the movie, right? So like I kind of went into it like, all right, there's shit in this movie that I might not know, or that there's more in depth to this character or this storyline, or that he's building off a storyline or whatever it may be. So that was kind of in the back of my head, like I didn't like this, but maybe there's more into the show about this, or there's more about the show about this character, or something like that. So I was just kind of sitting there being like, all right, well, I'm trying to give this the best opportunity I possibly can,
Mhm.
but I just didn't like it. And it's crazy, right? Because you guys
Whoa,
know
the
me.
first movie you
Yeah.
haven't liked.
Wow, I
That's
think
crazy.
this is a
And I'm all
consensus.
about Star Wars. Dude,
I
I'm all
know.
about Star Wars,
You,
right?
I know
Like
you are.
like
I'm ready.
I
I
love
love
that
this.
shit. Exactly.
Sure.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm like, you know
Let
what?
the hate
Open
flow
mind.
through you, dude. Let it
Dude, it's
flow
like
through you.
I'm like Anakin in episode 3, just like you
I've
were
corrupted you, dude.
if
I'm your
yeah.
Sheev Palpatine. I'm your Sheev. Yeah, dude.
If we don't
That's what
corrupt
I'm saying.
you and if we don't get you, if we don't like tell them that this movie was bad, they're just gonna keep making more, and then it's just gonna keep pissing you
Oh,
off.
I
So
do not want them to do another one
it's
Are they
like this.
planning on
Like,
doing a second one?
I'm not
I
even
hope
just
not.
this movie, but just like movies like this. Like this makes
Yeah.
me really fearful for the Ryan Gosling Starfighter movie. Like
Yeah,
I'm
I
like,
honestly, after I was done watching this movie, I was like, well, I'm really not looking forward to that movie anymore. Like,
no.
again, my Star Wars hype was back from Andor
Hmm.
when that was airing, and then season two came out. I was like, holy shit, Star Wars is so fucking back. It's so good. Uh, then I saw this, and now I'm like, oh my God, I don't like Star Wars. I don't give a fuck. It's really boring. Just so, if you want to also talk about just, did this feel like the longest movie you have ever seen in your life? Because this felt like forever.
Oh, it
Like
was insane.
nothing was going on. And I was like, dude, I looked at my phone like three different times. I was like, dude, I'm like, how much time has passed? God, it
It was
was,
insane.
it was brutal. And just like you
Well,
want to talk about like performances and stuff, dude, this is one of like I these are talented actors and these are very talented actors. Pedro Pascal, talented actor. Gogurt, fun little animatronic. Sigourney Weaver, great actress. Who the fuck was oh yeah, Jeremy Allen White
Oh yeah, as
as Rata the
Rata.
Hutt.
that's what it
Holy
was. All I could think
fuck.
about was Jabba the Hutt kid. That's all I was thinking about.
They were all so lazy and like, dude, there is not a performance in there. I'm like, oh, there's emotion. Like when
Hmm.
Pedro Pascal was talking as Mando, I was like, this is so boring. Like there's no like
What about the monkey
inflection
guy
in the
that was
voice.
Martin Scorsese? Martin
Yeah.
What the
Scorsese, how about
hell? What the
that?
hell was that? Why are you doing that? You're
Am I
gonna come
dumb?
here and just complain about Marvel movies are this and Star Wars movies are this. Those aren't art. And then you're in this movie as a fucking capucher hacker fucker? What the hell is that thing? I don't understand. And I'm like,
Hey,
what?
he's got 12 kids, dude. He's got
Did any
12
of you
kids.
know he was
He's
going to
got a
be in the
grind.
movie?
No.
I just saw the
Okay.
opening credits and
I
I was
did
like,
too.
Saw
oh,
the
he's gonna
opening
be
credits. I was like, like my Martin Scorsese,
Our
my little
guy.
Marty scores. Man,
like I thought it
Wow.
was gonna be him as a person. And
Hmm.
then when the monkey guy popped up, I was like, oh, that kind of sounds familiar. And then I'm trying to piece it together and I was like, oh my
guys,
God.
I have to do my favorite thing. I have to find out all these characters' names because Star Wars has the greatest thing of having the dumbest names of all time
This is
for
true.
any
Dude, don't
fucking
hey,
character.
don't rip on Jar Jar Binks, dude. Jar Jar Binks fucking rips. And
No,
you know what? Fuck
that's
all
fine,
y'all.
and that's fine. Like, what? How do you guys feel about Garazeb and quote Zeb Aurelios?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Fuck is that?
That's his friend. He was in the one that was like swinging through the fucking mansion or whatever, and was like beating people with like a stick.
Oh, the blue guy.
That's Zeb. So
Hmm.
he's in Star Wars not Rogue One. Why the fuck am I spacing on the
Rebels.
animated show? Rebels. He was in Rebels. He's a big character in Rebels. But they I don't know if that was supposed to build hype for something of like, oh my God, look who it is. I'm like, sure. It's just again
Sure.
just such a boring movie that nothing happened. Like I didn't care about a single fucking thing.
I will say this, and you guys, well, I'm going to keep on hammering this home. So if people are like, "Oh my God, he's already said that," you guys have seen the shows, and I saw something before I saw this movie, and I
Okay.
don't like doing that. Like I said, I'd like to go into it with an open mind, but it's hard with social media and everything like that. That this movie
Never heard of
was
her.
essentially 3 episodes long. Like it was just a movie with 3 different episodes, and like I said, I haven't seen the show. I mean, would you guys agree with that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it
There
felt
was
like
some
it.
yeah, there was a lot of end like things that would go to black and then it would just go to the next scene. I was like, this feels like where the credits would be for the
Mhm.
show to then go into next week's episode. That's what this feels
Yeah.
like. Like it gives me the vibe of Moana 2, where that was made to be a Disney Plus show. And they're like, fuck that. We're gonna just Frankenstein stitch this together and put it in theaters. And they did. And that's what this movie felt like, where I was like, dude, this feels just like the show, but not. But the show, I don't know, like season three again was so boring, just so nothing that I'm like, well, it's not giving me a lot of hope. And also, dude, this movie's like how many, like 3 to 4 years too late. They
One
should have
thousand
done
percent.
this when the craze was hype, like for Mandalorian, like when
Mhm.
that was coming out on Disney Plus, people were super excited. That was coming out week to week basis. You want to do like a year or two afterwards? Sure. Yeah, I think you would have been fine. I keep calling him Gogurt. Grogu, again, most popular thing still is, but like this movie would have probably done better years ago. Like no one, I feel like to me, no one really cares, and it lost all momentum after that third season, where people are like, I just don't care about this like IP
Well,
really
yeah,
anymore.
it was very much so, and this is the way it feels. I don't know if this is actually true, but people have speculated that like The Mandalorian was supposed to be like a 2 season thing, maybe at most, and then they didn't realize that it was basically a cash cow, and they're like, "Fuck, we got to keep making more of this, or people are gonna be pissed." So then they brought in the Book of Boba Fett because they were just gonna go and do that, but then they're like, "Oh wait, we need to have the Mandalorian in the Book of Boba Fett." And then he kind of takes over the end of that season, and then it goes into season three, and it's just like, no, you could have left it at 2 seasons, and I think not tarnished all of what the Mandalorian was, because yeah,
Yeah.
that first season, Jesse, I will say, if you're as big as a Star Wars fan as you are, go watch season 1 through 2. You'll have a fantastic time.
Even
Like
after watching this movie,
1000
Yeah.
percent, it is so
son
good.
of a.
Like, I do like how this movie brought in like different nods to the show. Like, I can bring you in warm, I can bring you in cold. Like that, that's one of his first lines, I think, in the entire series.
It is. My thing is, and when he said it in this movie, it felt so boring, or it felt like they just got it from the show, and they're like, "You don't need to redo your line for that. We're just gonna copy and paste."
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, sure.
It was like Pedro was
I
off doing
just
like 10 other movies at the time, and they're like, "Hey, you just need
Yeah.
to send in the voice work for a couple of these scenes, and then we'll only have your mask off for one scene, and you can just come in, and the body double will do the rest."
I will say I do
must be nice.
appreciate in the credits that like top billing on those credits were the stunt performers for like who's the stand-in for Mando
Hmm.
and like who's doing the action scenes for Mando. He's like it goes Pedro Pascal and his two stunt performers.
Love
I
that.
was like, oh, that's actually super sick because I'm like truly Mandalorian's not anything without the physicality that he has with it. Like when you like just bang 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 like go do some crazy flips, I was like, yo, this is kind of cool. And then the movie keeps going, and I'm like, never mind.
Yeah.
Also found out
I
Martin
just
Scorsese's character's name, Hugo Durant.
Love it.
oh, Kevin Durant's uncle. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
exactly. Best friend to
That
Yao
makes
Ming.
sense. Yep, best.
So, wow.
It just I don't know. Like it for me it was just one of those things where I get the hype. I just I personally don't understand why. I don't know, man. I like I said, this movie, if you loved it, good for you. Like Tone said, movies died when people started saying it was fun. Tone, you're gonna hate when I say this. If you like this movie, you probably thought it was fun.
That's very true. That's a perfect statement. That's all I've heard from reviews of like other people that watch movies and review them, and they're just
Yeah, but
like,
they're just a bunch of fucking pussies that don't
yeah,
want to say what they really mean because they want to get invited to all these pressers.
true.
I get to invited
Do
to
we
the
have
red
to?
carpet premiere. I get to
We're
go
not
interview
getting
the
to Star
cast.
Wars.
Yeah, let me tell you something. Do good work and people will be attracted to that. When you make schlock, it's like this is so apparent where this gives me like the vibe of like it's for kids. It's for kids. Like it doesn't need to be good. I'm like you can make a kids movie that's genuinely really really good and it's also good for adults. You can do it.
Mhm.
But it's when the reviews come out and everything else comes out that they're like, "Oh, it's just fun. It's not going to be for everybody, but it's going to be." And I'm like, just say how it is. Like it's I don't know, like those people always just want to be invited to shit. And I'm like, just speak with your whole chest.
1000%. And
I
Or else
don't
you're not a
blame 'em, dude.
reviewer. You're not. You're
no.
not being critical on this. You don't have to be so harsh on things. That's whatever. But you can say this is a boring movie. This is like a not greatly written, horribly paced movie. Like, dude, the scene where we're just gonna go into spoilers. I think it's
Wait,
boring. You wanna go watch it.
Before you do that, I also
spoilers.
want to preface this as this all comes from a place of love. Jesse and me are very big Star Wars guys, and then you have Tone, who is just a different level of Star Wars. Like his Star Wars knowledge, he watches everything that comes out. He's read most of the books. Like this is all comes from a place of someone who, all three people who love Star Wars. Like we're not just shitting on it because oh, we're some jocks that like what are you talking about lightsabers and space wizards? No, we fucking love this shit. And to see like a movie that just felt like kind of a they didn't put their whole heart into it, it shows, and
No.
that's why we're being so critical as well. So yeah, go ahead, Tom. I just wanted to give
Well, it
you
hurt, but it hurt. But like to piggyback off what you said, and Tony, I'll let you get in a second. It comes from a place of love. Like if
Mhm.
we're just being honest with ourselves, like this is a series where the episode 2, I went to go see it for my birthday party. Episode 3, when the Burger King toys came out, and you guys were
Oh
talking about
yeah.
like those like
Oh
sick.
yeah.
There was like 50 of them. I
Yeah.
tried to, dude. The origin story of Jiggle Jugs came out because I wanted Burger King toys, and we got the kids meal probably twice a day. So, fuck y'all. Those toys, I still have them. They rip. I got the action figures from Toys R Us, like episode 2, episode 3. That was my childhood, and like me and my brother fought with lightsabers. My brother loved the 4, 5, and 6. Like he's got Legos, he's got the toys, like the
Yeah.
video games that came out. Tone, how many fucking hours have we put in? And we see each other maybe what, once a month, if that.
Yeah.
And even you, Andrew, on Battlefront. Like those fucking games rip. The original ones on PS2, 1, 2, and then the ones that came out on PS4, those still rip. Like now I'm getting heated, and now you guys got me going. So fuck both of you. But I'm just
Whoa.
telling you, like Star Wars, not literally, actually literally, because let me see your booty holes. But what I'm saying is like this series, this whole, not just the Mandalorian. I'm talking about the whole empire. That wasn't a play
Strikes
on words,
back.
but we can
Yeah.
use it. Yeah, exactly. The whole universe. I fucking love it. Like I'd probably say besides Harry Potter, that's my number one universe. Like I love the video games, love the action figures, love the like I said, the Burger King toys. I've got Wookiee shirts, I've got Star Wars shirts. I don't have a tattoo like you, Tone. So your love is definitely, a little bit higher than
okay.
both
It's-
Andrew
it's
and
fake.
I's. Oh, what do you mean it's fake? Oh, it's
wish.
one of those. All right.
If only.
But it just is one like Star Wars Land, Disneyland, dude. I run every single time I go to Disneyland. That's the first thing I
Oh,
visit,
yeah.
and then I go to the cantina, get a little messed up, and then I go back on the rides. So I'm loving life, loving fucking life.
If I
And
could pull out my two
saw
lightsabers,
this.
I would, but they're in a box somewhere.
I got
and
one right
have-
here.
Oh
How
God.
about that?
And it's
Anyone
yellow.
on YouTube, don't cancel us. Yep.
it's yellow
Um,
colored only because of the
but-
STD.
Hey, and it's got a couple bumps, so whatever. But
That's the
I
button
just-
to ignite it.
yeah, who? I just hate how some of these like. You know what? I'm just gonna take a break. I'm gonna have an aneurysm.
You gotta
Tone,
let
say
it
what you
out.
needed to
No,
say.
dude, let it out.
But
let
dude,
it out.
It's just as stupid because it's like, all right, episode like, granted, we weren't born in the 70s and 80s when the originals came out. My dad fucking loved them. Went to the midnight premiere or whatever the fuck you want to do it, call it back then. He went to that. Like you said, Andrew, it's not like we're a bunch of jocks and like, oh, this is nerd shit. No, everyone loved it. My dad was an athlete in high school, fucking loved that shit. First grade or
Nerd.
2000, 1999, I was in first grade when the first one came out. Fucking loved it. Whatever year that was. Fucking loved it. Then I had my birthday party for the second one. My mom fell asleep because she had to deal with 10 kids in a movie theater. I don't blame her, but I was sitting there loving life. Had the cups, had the plates, had the napkins, had everything for the birthday party. I rarely have birthday parties at a movie theater. Wanted to do it then the third one, I was like, oh my God, this is absolutely phenomenal. And then the new series came out. Dude, I was on a work trip in college covering the football team, St. Thomas football team, when the movie came out. Dude, all three of us that were on the trip went to the whatever midnight showing, whatever you want to call it,
Yeah.
out on a work trip, and we had to get up the next morning super early to cover the team. Dude, this has been in my blood since I was young, and it's just like I'm tired of this fucking bullshit where we're pounding characters down our throat. Grogu, he can gobble and Grogu on these nuts because I'm tired of it. Okay,
I was waiting for it.
God, I was trying to be little filtered there, but it ain't gonna happen. Just I'm tired of like people being like, yeah, we need this, we need this, we need that. No, I want fucking storylines that have to do with the original shit when George Lucas was high on acid or whatever the fuck he was on, writing Star Wars and dealing with Skywalker and Luke and Leia and Darth Vader and fuck it, dude. You know what I want? Fuck the show. I don't need a show about this guy. I want a movie about Darth Maul. Fuck the show. I know there's a cartoon show out there where he becomes
There
the
is.
king of the underworld or whatever there it is. I don't know what the hell he is. And he has no legs and he's got robot legs. Whatever. I want a movie about that guy. Exactly. I want a movie about that guy. I don't need a movie about another bounty hunter. We got Boba Fett and we got Jango Fett. All right, cool. Whoop-de-doo. Beat it. Like, I need shit that I want to get into, and I'm pissed because I didn't get into this. I couldn't get into it. And I love Star Wars shit. I love it. Now, granted, I sound like what's the word I'm looking for? A hypocrite because I didn't watch the show, but I'm not into the shows, dude. I'm sorry. It ain't me, cuz. Like, it ain't me. I'm sorry. I can't get into the shows. I know y'all love the shows, but I can't do it. And it fucking hurts booty hole. Sorry.
All good.
All right, guys. So that's the end of the podcast.
This movie broke us. It's been a good run.
But see, like
Yeah,
I
see ya.
understand where it's like it's so like lifeless when like Star Wars used to be like holy shit. The next one's like granted like the prequels I know aren't like good movies. I know
Shut
that.
your fucking whore mouth.
You know they're not good movies. Like those are pretty badly written.
Wait till you get to
and
the top
acted.
5. Wait till you get
Yeah,
to the top
that's-
5.
Trust me,
You're gonna have an
trust.
aneurysm.
I like their see. I like them for
Jar Jar
nostalgia
Binks.
reasons. Nostalgia reasons. If I was to watch that right now, brand new, fresh, I'd be like, "Holy shit, this is rough." But as a kid, loved it. But same thing. Like when Phantom Menace came out, that was a huge deal. And even Revenge of the Sith, I also remember like huge deal. Like, holy shit, this is the end. Same thing with Force Awakens when that came back after Revenge of the
Oh,
Sith.
massive, dude. People
Dude,
are pumped up.
Huge. I remember Obama at the time when he was pretty. He's like, yeah, I got to go catch the midnight premiere. Everyone in my college class are like, dude, I have to leave because I have to go wait in line. And
Exactly.
It was
failed,
crazy, and I
failed a
loved
midterm. I literally I went to the Thursday night premiere. I went to a
Yep.
Thursday night premiere, and I was like, I have a math midterm. The next day, failed it. I didn't study, didn't do anything. I gotta be in the class, but I was like, yeah, no,
you're
that's
fine.
That's how important this
chilling.
stuff is to a lot of people.
Yeah, like it's huge. And again, I love Star Wars. I'll even say like Andy, like my best friend Andy loves Star Wars. I've read few books and some comics. He has read every single thing. He knows every single thing. If I say a character's name, he's like, "Oh yeah, that's obviously Glup Shido." And I'd be like, "I couldn't tell you," which is hilarious, and I love it. But he like sent me like a picture after he's done watching the movie. He's like, "Dude, what a boring movie." He's like, "I've never been so bored," and he didn't like it. I'm just like, dude, then we're truly like the Disney Plus shows. Granted, they are what they are. Mandalorian first season, second season, great. I have a fun time. I really like it. And fun where I'm actually good writing and it's a good like week to week bounty hunter. He's doing some shit. That's cool. And then Boba Fett came out, that blew chunks. Ahsoka then was the next one. I appreciate at least they had a story
Mhm.
that they were trying to do, like from point A to point B through the end. It wasn't like, oh, here's a different week to week thing. Like I'm gonna solve a new mystery or I'm gonna go bounty hunt some new thing. It was all setting up like what was gonna happen towards the season finale. Doug. Uh, in the animated shows, the Clone Wars and Rebels, like I do enjoy those. I think those are good. I know Rebels is a little rough. That one's more for children, so not the greatest. But like some of the characters, some ideals, love. But just this, just so again, if the actors would have probably gave more passion acting in it, I probably would have liked it more. But I was like, dude, this feels like so like lazy on all fronts. Like this feels like this is just a paycheck. This is Star Wars. Who gives a fuck? People are gonna watch it. And I think this movie, if I read right, it's doing worse than Solo,
Yeah, it
which
is.
that bombed hard.
hmm
And oh,
Wolf Daddy.
yeah, I'm like, again, I could call it. I was like, dude, I don't think this movie's gonna make any money. I just don't think people care like for Star Wars. Like, I know people care for Star Wars. It's like one of the biggest things in the world, but I don't think people care for this, and it just looks like uninspired.
hmm Very
I
much
don't
so.
know.
Congrats.
I was
no,
gonna say, here's how I view Star Wars. This is how I view Star Wars, and this is the jock coming out of me. This is the sportsman coming out of me. And stay with me, everyone. Just stay with me. I view Star Wars as an athlete that had hype, right? And then he delivered on the hype. So think about
Yao Ming.
1970s, 80s, right? Yao Ming, Yao Ming. 1970s, 1980s, right? Some 18-year-old prospect has the hype around him. Like, what the hell is this guy all about? I think it's going to be great. Smashes it out of the park. Wins Rookie of the Year. Wins MVP a second season. Third movie's great, phenomenal. He's an all-star, whatever it may be. Then you start getting into episode 1, 2, and 3. Hey, we're getting a little more excitement. Hey, maybe he's got a renaissance. He's coming back. He's, hitting some dingers, hitting some bombs. He's, going to the All-Star game, whatever it may be. Then you start getting at episode 7, 8, and 9, and it's like, he's on the back end of his career. Like, there's some excitement, but it ain't all there. So by the time 9 rolls around, it's like, all right, man, you had a great career. You're gonna go in the Hall of Fame. You're gonna do what you need to do. You made money. You won championships. You got to do what you got to do. I think, and this might be a hot take, just fucking retire Star Wars. Just call it a day. Stop making movies, dude. Think about it. Look at what you just said. Think about it. What's the most recent movies that have come out? This one, you said Solo, right?
Solo came out like
a
2018.
while ago. Yeah, Rise of Skywalker.
Came out 2019. Like that was
Yeah.
the last. I think
And
that's the last
what
Star Wars movie. I don't
Movie.
think there's been a movie since Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah, and
There's been a fuck
here's
ton
what
of
I'm saying.
shows.
The last 3 or 4 movies, everyone's hated. They're stumbling, dude. They're just absolutely. They're trying to live off that fucking name, and it's just time to put it out of its misery. Sorry,
But
that's where I'm at.
That's fair. The original
Yeah.
IPs are doing well though. Like I know you haven't seen the shows though, but Andor Andor alone, even if it wasn't connected to Star Wars, is one of the greatest shows from last year.
Yeah.
It was
See, but you're
amazing.
saying shows. That's what I'm saying. I
No, I know,
got to watch
yeah.
this stuff, and I get it. But it's the movies where it's like, hey, the hype's building. Honestly, when I first saw a commercial for this, or whatever they do on like hockey or whatever the fuck it is, it's like,
Pardon me?
oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But I was like watching a hockey game or a sporting event, whatever the fuck was on TV, and I was just like,
Oh, I thought
the
you said
Mandalorian.
hockey. That's why I was confused. I was like, what's
sorry,
hockey?
I'm talking too fast. Hockey, puck, whatever you want to call it, a little bit of both. I was, just watching something on TV, whatever the heck it was, and it was like, oh, the Mandalorian and Grogu. I was like, oh, so another season's coming out. That's how I viewed it. That's how in the dark I was about this.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
it kept hammering, and then Burger King came out with like a meal with Grogu and the Mandalorian, and I was like, I didn't
Yeah.
when
For a TV
you
show?
guys I didn't know it was a movie until about a couple weeks ago when I started seeing stuff in the movie theater. And I was like, and the movie posters in the lobby. I was like, what the fuck is going on here? So, hey, like I said, I'm gonna give myself a stroke. And if I die on this podcast, just let my mom know that I loved her.
All right,
No.
should we actually get into why this movie sucked and why we hated it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
Yes,
Spoilers.
we're going to spoilers.
Spoilers.
Spoilers. So oh, dude.
Andrew, you want to get this thing on track? Because you
Yeah,
always
yeah,
good at
I
this
got
shit.
you.
I'm
So,
always terrible.
this
I
movie-
pretty much fell asleep.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, I couldn't tell you. Like this felt like I was drunk, but I wasn't.
Yeah, this movie started with a a great opening scene. I mean, it seemed like another episode of The Mandalorian where it was a bounty of the week. Like, okay, he has a set thing. He needs to go get this guy, bring him in, dead or alive. He's part of the
Mhm.
Empire. Cool. But he gets there, there's cool action scenes, and then it's the most uninspired dialogue I think I've ever heard. Like when the guy runs away and then he's in the AT-AT and he just goes, he's on the road.
Yeah, that's
Go
right.
get him. Go get him. Where is he? And
We're
you're just like,
pilots. Get
we're
up there.
pilots.
I was
Yeah,
like,
it was
oh.
the most it was so rough. Like again, I will give it to this the great action set pieces. I
Yeah.
think that they did a really good job with that. The beginning scene, the AT-ATs, his battle with the sea snake or what is it called? The dragon snake.
Trouser snake.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I love that those kind of scenes, but yeah, just even from the beginning, it felt like uninspired dialogue, and then you're like, okay, he has something to do. You have to go find this mystery man that no one's ever seen, but we know his last name, and you're like, okay, cool. Well, I guess that's kind of vague, but go
Oh
do
my
it.
God, I completely forgot. They're like, dude, no, the you had the guy Janus or whatever the fuck his name was,
Janus,
dude.
more like anus.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Hugh Janus. Oh, it was what the fuck? Janu.
Janu,
That's
yeah.
what it was. They're like, Lord
Janus.
Janu is the guy you're looking for.
Yeah, it was
Because then he's like, that's him. And I was like, are you fucking serious?
the most lazy thing I've ever heard. Like, yeah, he literally he
Ugh.
goes to the huts. I will say the funny part where they're like, "Hey, you need to go get our nephew," and it just shows it from the Clone Wars, the picture
Yeah,
of
just as a baby.
yeah as a baby, and
Dog.
it's like he's grown.
That scene.
Oh,
My God.
we got him. We've converted you.
I,
Yeah, we got it.
here's the thing, right? There's some goofy looking motherfuckers in Star Wars, right?
Mhm.
The guy with the fucking horns coming out of his cheeks. You got Jar Jar Binks. There's a whole community of Jar Jar Binks, which, hey, shout out to them.
The Twilight.
Darth Maul.
You got corduroy
Yeah.
face.
Like,
remember
I
his
don't.
name.
What is what it is, Mr. Vagina Head. Like, it is what it is.
Yeah.
They were like, "Oh, what does he look like?" Like Andrew said, and then they pull up a picture of when he's younger. Motherfucker, he looks like the fat asses that you're talking to. Top of the Hutt's kid.
Yeah, that's
There's not a lot of those walking around in fucking the world. And if there is,
I
get him
guess there
some
was
fucking
because
Ozempic
in
or
that
something.
whole fucking
There were a ton of
thing
them.
when Mando was walking through, there were all a bunch of them like sleeping
Or they're
or
having
whatever. There
sex
was
or
like
something.
whole
It was
rooms of
super
Oh
them.
weird.
yeah, dude. There was one that was having an orgy. Did you guys notice that one? The first
Yeah.
one? They're
I
like
definitely noticed that.
rubbing each other's ears and stuff. And I was like, hey, let's get back to that movie.
I'm like
Um,
Diego Luna.
but-
I'm like, I just want to touch it.
Dude,
Like the texture.
who knows what it's gonna feel like though?
That's what I'm
But
saying.
all right, so let's just say they're in the fucking hut thing, or they're meet with the huts. They're in a giant hut, whatever. It's a rock building. I don't fucking
Pizza
know,
Hut.
dude. Whatever. Yeah,
Something.
Pizza Hut, Jabba the Hut. Look at this
Yeah.
hut. It is what it is.
Yeah. Hut
But
hut.
I just that. Yeah, on two. I'll show you two. I
Yeah, two
uh,
penises.
that stuck with me for like 10 minutes. You guys know how I get stuck on the smallest shit sometimes. I'm like, how the fuck do you not know what this goddamn dude looks like?
Mhm.
Oh, we don't know what he looks like. This is when he was younger. Well, I guess I gotta go find him.
Yeah.
No shit, dude. He's the only guy on that goddamn planet that can slither like a salamander, whatever the fuck he is. Oh, God. Sorry, continue, Andrew. That I needed to
Oh.
get that off my chest. That was
No, you're good.
for, like, fucking-
No, I don't know.
Fuck this guy
We don't
looks
have to
like.
go through like every scene by scene like Obsession because Obsession we cared about that movie and every scene mattered, and it seemed
Yeah.
like a lot of
Yes.
these scenes don't actually matter. So yeah, he goes and he finds Rada, and then it's just like this is what took me out too. Going back to that scene, they're aliens. I don't care if I have to read subtitles. I really don't care.
Oh,
You,
yeah.
you show me subtitles and then you convert it and you're like, okay, cool. They're speaking English for a little bit, and then Rada just speaks English, and I was just like,
Yeah.
that immediately
Clean as
takes
day.
me out of it.
Dude,
Clean as day too. It's not
I
like
really like Jeremy Allen White too. I think he's a great actor.
Mhm.
So not good in this role as dude. I'm not kidding. I'm nothing like my father. I'm nothing like Jabba the Hutt.
Yeah.
You know, I'm Jabba the Hutt's son. I'm not like him. I don't want this empire.
I'm like, dude, you sound like you're falling asleep in the ADR booth, like
I'm one
doing
fight
this.
away,
Yeah, he's like, I'm one fight away from being free.
and
God,
then we'll
God.
make a killing.
Can I feed your animal or kid
Yeah.
or whatever the hell he said? Can I feed him? It's
Oh
like,
yeah, that's
what is
right.
going
That's why
on
it's like
here?
I'm nothing like Jabba, and I'm like I'm like you keep bringing this up with being like I'm the son of Jabba the Hutt. I heard you the first 30 times you said it, dude. I understood. I get it.
But yeah, no,
Ugh,
he tried Boba or not Boba Fett, damn. The Mandalorian
mm, damn.
tries to free
That was
him.
better.
Again, another great action set piece, just showing badass Mando
Yeah.
fighting the guys, and then the salt, like they're like, I also can't get behind. You live, it's a galaxy where you can traverse galaxies, and they're like, salt is hot commodity here. Go off planet. Like, what are we doing? Go get your.
Some
Like,
people can't afford to get on the ship because credits, Andrew.
I
Dude, look
understand.
at
I
Dune. Look
understand
at
that, but
Dune. They're fighting
yeah,
for spices.
true. I take it back. I take it back.
Yeah, the terrorists have
I
hit
like
the
the cinnamon rolls.
spaceships, dude.
The
We
terrorists.
don't know what their economic empire looks like right now with Palpatine being gone. What is it looking like?
It's
What's
bad.
the cost of fuel? What is everything? I'll say like, dude, the first half of this movie is like entertaining-ish
Mhm.
enough, and I'm like, okay, cool action. The second half of this movie where it was just like, oh my God, it was just like so boring and so obnoxiously long and just stumbles hard. Like in the scene where he gets after he gets poisoned by the trouser snake or whatever, I I was like this cannot go on for this long, right? That felt like an hour of the movie where it
Oh,
was
it
just
did.
Grogu just like I'm gonna go steal fish and then go do this. And then my favorite part is when he's talking to the guy that's giving him the fish and he's like, "Oh, that guy told me that he also was poisoned and then he also was poisoned by this." I'm like, "How the fuck would he know?"
And yeah, I'm gonna give
And
you
he's
the
also
remedy.
racist though, too, by
Yeah.
the way. That guy's definitely racist. Like, dude, go down to this. I'm not. This is a blanket statement. You
Uh-oh.
go down to the bayou in Louisiana, Mississippi. You see someone sitting on their porch in the bayou, sitting on a chair like that. Yeah, they probably have used a couple of words that probably we shouldn't be using anymore. Okay, let's just put it that way. So that
Oh,
guy's definitely
fucking
racist.
I thought okay, I'm looking at the IMDb cast now. You
Hmm.
know when they go back to wherever the New Republic's at and all those pilots are just like staring
It's Dave
and there's
Filoni.
like circles. So that is Dave Filoni. But then the other ones, because they also had the table of other people, I was like, why the fuck is it lingering on them so long?
Hmm.
They're the directors from the first season of Mando,
That's cool.
where
Okay.
it's Rick Famuyiwa, Lee Isaac Chung, who did Minari, Deborah Chow, and I'm like, oh, I was wondering. I'm like, they looked familiar just from like interviews I've seen with them, but that's all. That's all I had to say about that.
Alfred Hitchcock would never. Alfred would put himself in the movies and not have a single line of dialogue. He would just be walking in behind a shot, or he'd be in a window or something. Dave Filoni's like, you know what? Not only am I going to be in one scene and I'm going to linger on myself the whole time, I'm going to have a
Hmm.
speaking part at the end where I'm going to shoot in the the fighter, and you're just like, cool, Dave, have fun, go for it. This movie already blows. I'm so fucking bored. Um, I thought,
Stan Lee, as much as I love Stan Lee ruined that for literally everybody. So now if you make a property, it's like, oh, I'm the creator. I'm gonna have a speaking line and probably do this.
mhm.
Like Ed Boon in Mortal Kombat 2. I'm like, that's Ed Boon.
But
That's
they
the
were
creator of the
good.
game as the bartender.
True, but they were good. They at least like Stan Lee's cameos. Like you liked them, and you kind of looked forward to them in a way because you're like, okay, how are they gonna fit them into this weird movie? But other
Yeah.
than that, like with Dave Filoni, it just pissed me off. I was like, Dave, get the fuck out of here.
I think my nipples also made an appearance in that movie on Jabba the Hutt's nephew's nipples. Because I was just shaking it, and I was just fucking yeah, baby.
He was Jack.
Shake those.
I saw the funniest tweet was that so they're in the arena and they're fighting all the monsters and I will say I did see this or someone point this out after the movie, but all the monsters are the monsters that Chewbacca is
In
using
Monsters Inc.
in that chess match from A New Hope.
Oh.
They're the same monsters, and it's the same it's the
Oh,
same board setup. It was
you're
great.
right.
Like
Now I'm
that's a
thinking about
cool
it. Yeah.
it's a cool little
Okay.
nod. But then I saw a tweet that literally said, "This is my turd fighting all the germs in the toilet," and I was like, "I can't get that out of my head."
I will say that was a good scene though. I appreciated that scene. I was like, all right, this is pretty badass. I like that scene. I don't know, was it cheesy? Sure.
Yeah, but
Oh,
it was
yeah.
cool. It reminded me of Attack of the Clones when they were
Yeah.
fighting the fucking aliens in that little podium or whatever.
You need to
Before
just
Natalie
keep it in your
Portman
pants
gets
because I
that
know,
crop
yeah,
top, and I'm like,
Oh
yeah, I
yeah.
was gonna
ah.
And
say,
then
yeah,
every
you
young boy
probably,
has their awakening.
I sure
yeah,
did.
that was
I
probably you.
sure,
You're like,
sure did. I was like, I'm in love.
this is
Yep.
my favorite movie of all time. That's what you were saying, or at least my favorite scene of all time. So
It's
take it
true.
easy. I know where you're coming from.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
All
whoa, whoa,
right,
whoa.
where
Yeah, no, I
I
think
was gonna say,
Tony.
where are we then?
you-
We're in the fight scene?
No, I mean we're just jumping around because it
I
doesn't
fucking
really
love it. Just
matter.
fight, yeah,
But
fuck it.
no, I like that. That was probably the end of it, right? Or I guess they have the fight scene, and then they have the other big action set piece where we already alluded to, where they're just like, "Oh, the guy you needed the whole time, yeah, you've been talking to him for like the last 20 minutes," and it's like, okay, lazy writing, and then they immediately just walk in, and then they grab him, and then they leave,
Yep.
and that was the biggest set piece for the next hour, and you're just like, oh my God, this is the most boring fucking movie ever.
Oh my God. And
Yeah.
it sure
Was
was.
Luke was Luke
Yeah.
Kang in the series? Whatever the fuck that guy's name. He looks like Luke Kang. Maybe I'm thinking of the different Mortal Kombat character, the
Pardon
guy with the
me?
hat.
Oh, you're talking about the bounty,
Yeah,
like the bounty hunter
yeah,
that
the
gets
bounty
Mando.
hunter.
That was a CGI
Yeah.
creature, Jesse.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was Luke Kang.
Sure
Or the
wasn't.
guy that's from Mortal Kombat.
That is
Okay.
a full-on CGI character.
So, but this guy was this guy in the show before or no? Was this? There's no history
He's made
between this guy and the
appearances
Mandalorian.
in other shows, I believe, right? But not Mandalorian.
I was gonna say definitely nothing Mandalorian. Probably like an animated show if I had to guess, because people they always do that where it's like, oh, here's just a little nod from like them. You're like,
Mhm.
oh, that's so fun. I'm like, when I saw him, I was like, he looks cool.
Yeah, he
I
was
like
cool.
the Severin like samurai kind of look with the hat being like a shield. I was like, okay, that's fun.
But then
But
you like he immediately just dominates the Mandalorian, and you're just like, what?
all right, you're like, well, I thought he was the best,
He
but
Yeah,
trips on something.
Yeah, he's
like
yeah,
a
I'm
little
like,
mine.
dude, you're literally at your house. Like, how are you not fully ready for an invasion of one
Yeah.
bounty hunter and a dog? Like, I
Oh
was like,
yeah,
I need
it
to
was
see
just
some
a dog.
badassery.
The dog didn't even do anything. The dog was just kind of like there.
No, he ate one of
He
the
took
little
one of those little
aliens.
Mm,
The
yeah.
little Babu freaks.
Babu freaks. Yes, there it is.
See, I don't even know what the fuck those are, but yeah, I know exactly what you're talking
They were
about.
in Rise of Skywalker.
Hmm.
Shit, son
They
of a bitch.
converted C-3PO to read the Sith language so C-3PO could read the dagger. That was really dumb.
Oh, see, now we're
Oh,
going
not
full
the
circle,
dagger,
like
not
I always
the-
like doing.
Yeah.
But yeah, then you get like what feels like an hour of Baby Yoda fucking just wandering around a forest, and then they try and make it funny at times where they're like he's using the Force to push the Mandalorian into the little bunker, and he hits his head a couple times. You're like, okay, that's funny.
Yeah.
Whatever. You move on. Okay, he's just wandering around, and it's like this is a non-speaking character that can use the Force and do a lot of cool shit, and you're just like, he's just a baby still. He's just gonna steal fish.
Yeah,
He's
exactly
Grogu.
right. Yeah, it just there's nothing there, dude. That's what I'm trying to get at. Like the most worthless main story Star Wars character ever.
Well, and Jesse, you don't
Sorry.
even know this. You didn't see the series. He was for a little bit. He was trained by Luke Skywalker. Like he goes
true.
off with Luke Skywalker and trains, and then he is so attached to his name's the Mandalorian's name is Din. So he was attached to Din that he gave up his Jedi training to just kind of go hang out with his dad, and then they go and they traverse the galaxy together. But yeah, he was for a couple months was trained by Luke Skywalker, and then they're
And
just
Ahsoka
like,
was there.
and Ahsoka was there, and they're just like, yeah, he's still just a fucking baby. He can't do
Was
that.
Luke Sky was Mark Hamill in the show?
No, it was
Yes and
Sebastian
no.
Stan.
It was not Sebastian
It
Stan.
was Sebastian Stan, and
No.
they modeled over his face.
That they did not, but
No,
that
I
would have
know.
been cool.
It would've been-
No, and they just de-aged. They get like a young guy that kind of looks like him, and they
Mhm.
just CGI'd his face. They did the Paul Walker from Fast 7.
Yeah,
R.I.P. R.I.P.
Yep.
yeah, they just
And-
put his face on another dude.
Yeah, and it just looked young, and they're like, "Here, you can have Yoda's lightsaber, or you could take this big ass medallion and go back with Mandalorian." And he dips out.
What the fuck does the Mandalorian? What does the medallion do?
The thing that he
Nothing.
wore in the movie, like the
Yeah, no. What does it do?
It's Beskar.
it's
That's what the
Beskar.
Mandalorian's armor is made out of. That's why he's like bulletproof.
Yeah, he's laser.
That's
The
fucking
Beskar
lame, dude.
is
Sorry,
laser.
I'm gonna use a lightsaber. Did you see Qui-Gon Jinn? Did you see fucking Luke Skywalker? Did you see all these people with lightsabers? They're fucking badass. Darth Maul, Count Dooku, like they tore asses up.
But that's
And
why
this
he
guy
has the
wants
dark
little
saber.
medallion.
Oh yeah.
Dude.
So in the show, Mandalorian did have the dark saber for a little bit. That was kind of
What
cool.
the fuck is that?
Dude, you gotta watch the Clone
Yeah.
Wars.
It's
Because then
just
turns out Obi-Wan Kenobi had a girlfriend. Darth Maul took over Mandalore, killed Obi-Wan Kenobi's girlfriend, got a hold of the dark saber. His brother also brought him back from the dead. Palpatine kills him. Maul's on a mission, starts training Ezra, who's also the apprentice to Kanan, who's in Rebels, and is also going to go hunt down Obi-Wan Kenobi in the desert, go kill him, and then didn't.
Mhm.
This sounds like Mortal Kombat. I think you said Kano in there too, which is great,
Yeah, sure
but that's
did.
okay.
The sad thing is, I would
don't-
watch Mortal Kombat way more than this.
I would too, dude.
That's
That's
bad.
why I'm like, man, this movie's fucking messing me up, like mentally. I was like, I would have rather watched Michael and fucking Mortal Kombat 2 again.
And we know you hate them, so
I did
Yes.
like those, and I'm like, dude, man, I'm just rethinking my whole reality now. I'm like, do I not like movies? Again,
like
the
Star
term
Wars?
fun,
Like,
the term fun ruined everything. Term fun just means it's dog
It's a
shit,
fun movie.
lazy writing, and it's like, oh, it's just a terrible story, but it's fun. It's an excuse. It's just fun. Shut up. It's a
and we
bad-written movie.
can have fun at dog shit movies. Like that's honestly the best thing. Sometimes
Madam
just
Web.
have Madam Web. But when you have a studio
Squeeze
giving
me.
someone $300 million and saying you're gonna care about this, and
Squeeze
this
me?
is gonna, yeah, I believe this had like a $300 million budget.
Ugh. Damn.
Or close to it. And then it's just like, oh, we're just gonna give you some slop and you're gonna eat it up.
Looking it up.
Yep. I think it was
Holy
around
Jebediah.
275 or something.
Reported
for-
production budget of 166 million.
Oh, my bad. 200 million. My bad. I
Oh, and then
rounded.
Half of that
marketing
went to
budget
Pedro
about
Pascal.
100 million.
Okay.
So break even point estimated between like 450 million to 500 million globally.
All right, we're
And I
right.
believe this.
It's on
What's it
track.
sitting at right now? Can you see that? What's it sitting at?
It's gotta be bad.
Box office wise.
I know for Thursday, for like Thursday night preview openings, I think Solo got, I believe it was like maybe 30 million, 40 million. Not great. That's still pretty bad. This movie got 12 million.
Yeah, very bad. It's very.
So
Yeah.
they're just like, ooh, yeesh, dude.
I looked up and saw it like going in. I didn't read any reviews, but of course you see like the Rotten Tomatoes sometimes, and you're just like, oh, it's had a
Yeah.
65 critics, and you're like, oh, okay. Sometimes the critics get it wrong. Sometimes they gotta stick up their butt. Like
The critics have put the hit out on Gotti.
yeah, and it's just like it doesn't. This movie doesn't hit it. And for the people that say it do, they're being paid. I'm sorry. There's just no way.
Yeah.
Unless you're 5 years old, this movie is not good.
No, it's crazy. I don't know. I don't have much else to say about this
Yeah.
movie. The movie's just really boring. I don't want to watch it again. I would have just preferred this on Disney Plus and be like, yeah, I just watched the show and then it just was nothing. Like I was falling asleep in the movie because I was so bored.
That's rare. That's
Yeah.
rare unless you're drunk.
I stone cold sober. I was just sitting there and my eyes were just, I closed them for like a little bit and I was like, I could fall asleep if I really
It's like my
wanted to,
mom
could
when I had
fall
my birthday
asleep.
party at the movie theater. She was passed the fuck out. She's
Should
like,
we
I
just-
don't understand any of this shit.
Fair. Should we just talk our top five and talk about the really good Star Wars films and TV shows that we love?
Reviews. We got to get the official
Oh, fuck.
reviews.
You're right.
I know. We got Andrew. You kick it off. Official review time.
Official review. This movie. You know how we say go watch movies, go watch them in theaters. You don't have to do that. Wait for this to come out on Disney Plus. I give this movie a whopping 2 out of 5 stars. Couple cool action set pieces, couple laughs, couple chuckles, but overall they missed big on this, I think.
Yep.
Whoa, 2 out of. All right. I'll tell me, we always save your letterbox for the last review, so I absolutely love it. Andrew, I'm right there with you. And this is crazy coming from me, and y'all know me. Two out
I
of
know.
five.
I was ready for you to be like,
Dude.
guys, I really liked it.
I was too. I thought
Yeah,
Jesse
it's like I
loved
actually
this
loved
movie.
it.
I'm shocked.
No, two out of five. I just think the storyline, and once again, I warned everyone at the beginning of the podcast. I'm gonna say this again. I have not seen the show, so I went in with an open mind, like reviews whatsoever. I was like, all right, cool. Maybe they're just hating or whatever it may be. I couldn't get behind it. I just couldn't get behind the storytelling. I couldn't get behind the dialogue, like you guys said. I couldn't get behind just the whole storyline in general, where it's like, all right, we got to go get Jabba the Hutt's kid, rescue him. Well, I'm not, planning to rescue him, but I know he's going to kill you, so I'm going to rescue you. Okay, he becomes part of the good guys. All right, the actual bad guys are his uncle and aunt. We kind of already knew that. Blah blah blah. Yada yada yada. He gets captured by a bounty hunter. Cool. Rock on. Movie's over. What the fuck are we doing here, dude? It just is one of those things where it's like, is this like you kind of knew the storyline as you were watching the movie too. It's like, all right, he's gonna save Jabba the Hutt's kid. All right, now he's gonna join the good guys because he's already doing that. All right, they're gonna do what needs to be done, and Grogu's probably gonna come in here and have a big storyline, which God, I hate saying it. He did because he saved them technically. So, it is what it is. So it just was one of those movies. And also, I didn't bring this up earlier. How the fuck is Jabba the Hutt's kid on like steroids? Guy was just built, had a six pack, like biceps for days, just absolutely nuts. While his uncle and aunt look like a fucking broken can of biscuits. Like,
he's
what are we
training.
doing
He's
here?
training. He's a
training.
fighter, Jesse.
I
Obviously.
understand
Because he's Jeremy
that,
Allen
but-
White.
He's nothing like his father.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess not a fat tub
Did
of
he?
lard.
Was he? That was his father. He didn't mention it 15 friggin' times.
Shit. All right, my bad. But yeah, 2 out of 5 for me. I hate saying it because Tone hates this too, but it was a fun movie if you're into that. Now, a lot of people that were into that, like Andrew said, if you're 5 years old and you love Grogu, go fucking see it. Go see it twice tomorrow. Go see it 3 times on Tuesday. Go see whatever you need to see it. See it as many times as you fucking want. I'm not doing that. Okay. 2 out of 5 for me. Tone, take it away.
All right. So, my letterbox review. Pretty short, pretty simple. There's a 2 out of 5. It was like just disappointing performances. Just felt phoned in. Just felt there was just no emotion or like feel like any passion behind this whole movie. Like it just felt like this is a cash grab. You're gonna watch this because Grogu's in it, and you're gonna bring your kids, and you're gonna watch it, and whatever. And if this is for little kids that love Grogu, for sure. Like I'm just gonna start describing movies that I think are pretty bad. Just it's fun. It's just fun. Yeah, it's fun. Isn't it fun? It's just fun. Uh, if I was like Martin Scorsese's character, Glup Shitto, and I had 4 hands, I'd give this movie 4 thumbs down. My review, I know this because I was just like more like Mandalorian and Kaka. Got him. That's it.
Got him.
That's good. That's good.
Mandalorian,
Oh,
dude.
God.
Boom.
Oh, see ya. All
Got
right,
him.
Andrew. I'll let you break down
Oh,
what we're
God.
doing for the top 5.
Oh, yeah.
Down
well,
sexual style, white boy.
Heyo.
top 5, we're just
You-
doing best Star Wars properties. So we went movies, TV shows. Obviously, we already know from about 50 times. Jesse does not watch the TV shows. You can do a video game. I'll allow it. That sounds cool.
What?
Do you have a video game in
fuck, all right.
mind?
Do I have a video game in mind?
That is
Do I have a wiener? Yes. What?
Okay,
All right,
do a video
You know
game.
what? All right, you
No video game.
You know,
Andrew, take it
I won't throw a video game in mine. I'll throw it as like an honorable mention.
There
I
we
won't
go.
throw
Okay.
it in like
Fine. We'll do video games that I don't mention, but you already know what I'm fucking gonna say.
Yeah, it's-
And
yeah,
so
I
I'm
know
gonna
what
send you
you're
into a
gonna say,
fucking. I'm gonna send you into a fucking blender with my picks. And Andrew, I don't know if you feel. Andrew's too nice to say anything, but Tone, you're gonna be fucking in a blender by the time my list is done. But Andrew, take it away.
It's going to be insane.
Uh-oh.
I went pretty down the line. I don't think anyone can really complain with mine because it's right.
There it
So I
is.
went I went 5. 5 I went New Hope. Can't beat the original. Just it set up what is one of the greatest IPs that has ever been built. I mean, you can't really complain about A New Hope, and it was so good they redid it for Force Awakens. So you can't. It's
Damn.
fantastic. But yeah, and then 4 I went nostalgia. 4 I had to go Revenge of the Sith. I was too young to watch either the Phantom Menace or Clone Wars in theaters, I still fully remember being, I think I was 8 years old, and my cousins took me to Revenge of the Sith. I thought it was the coolest thing ever. I had the shirt, I had the lightsaber. It was a fantastic day. It was one of the greater days of movie going experiences, and
I'm
that
with
it
you.
sticks with you. Yeah,
Yeah.
it rocks. You can't really get too far with that. I love my third. It's hard to, I if I could, I would put number three, Revenge of the Jedi, or sorry, Return of the Jedi. Not Revenge was the original title.
It was.
Return of the Jedi in first place. I really love Return, but it's definitely a third place movie. It ends the whole story, I think, perfectly. You get the cuteness, you get you get the Grogu's, but they actually do shit. They actually kind of help win a battle. They're not completely useless.
Yeah.
And then two, I smushed them together because they're the same story. Two, I put Andor and Rogue One.
Oh, okay.
Andor, because if you've watched the show, the whole point is to follow Cassian, and then it ends with them going into the next couple seconds of Rogue One of getting the plans to the Death Star, finishing that all off. And Andor is like I said earlier in the podcast, it was a top show of last year. Like if you
Yeah.
take it out of Star Wars universe, it rips so hard. Give me a spy drama. Give me everything that you need, and it's a perfect story. Like it shows that there's people in Lucas Productions that they can make a story and they can give you something that we actually care about, and it doesn't have to be a part of the original Skywalker lineage. They had to throw Skywalker at the end of a movie of Episode 9 just for us to go and watch it. Like they didn't.
Yeah.
You don't have to do that, and it shows. And they put out something that people really attach to and care about. And when you actually do that, I think the resounding just reaction that you get is fantastic. Like it's not people aren't just loving Andor because it's a good or because it's Star Wars. It's fantastic. And then number one, I think this is number one on everyone's list. I don't know about Jesse's. He's a wild card.
Jesse's a wild card. I know for a fact it's probably not his number one.
If you don't have Empire Strikes Back as your number one, I don't know what we're doing here. I don't know how we're reviewing podcasts.
He doesn't.
He doesn't. He literally doesn't.
I'm gonna go fuck myself. I'm gonna go fuck myself.
He just does not.
Empire Strikes Back it's the same as Andor. Take it out of the Star Wars universe. It's one of the greatest movies that we've ever done as a civilization. Like it's awesome. It has everything you could ever want. It's a perfect movie. You can take that to the bank. And yeah, Empire Strikes Back is everyone's number one for a reason. It's perfect.
Yeah.
Except Jesse.
Solid.
Right. Well,
Except Jesse.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
Jesse doesn't think it's
fuck
number one.
myself.
He's like, that's bottom 12.
If he has Clone Wars or Phantom Menace one, we have to end the podcast.
Ooh.
I don't.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, then we're good. We're good. Then we're fine.
Oh, I was really expecting to. I was like, Phantom Menace is definitely going to be in there.
All right, Tone, you're a lover. We gotta let the people kind of relax and just question what Jesse's is gonna be. So why don't we have Tone go?
Okay, so mine, you know what? It goes up a lot. Like honorable mention for the game. I'm gonna go
Say it, you
Star
fucking bitch.
Wars. Well, I mean Battlefront 2, kick ass. Like those are incredible. But
Oh,
I'm talking
yeah.
about like story based. Like you're getting Knights of the Old Republic. You're getting honestly, I think the new ones with Cal Kestis, the Jedi Fallen Order and Jedi Fallen Survivor. Those are great games. Those are fantastic. I like that they tie into the greater universe of it. I think it kicks ass. Really, really good. And then shit, if I also for other show, I really liked that. I don't think no one really watched because again, Star Wars just hasn't been that popular. Was Skeleton Crew.
Mm,
Really like
What the
that
hell
one.
is that?
just show.
Oh, there he is.
Right.
Oh. It was like a almost like the Goonies, but set in Star Wars.
Mhm.
They're just like trying to find pirate treasure, and then Jude Law's
Sounds
a Jedi.
badass.
It was actually really entertaining. I really liked it. I didn't think I was going to, and I was like, this show's actually pretty. This is good. This is good stuff, and it's directed by and I think made by John Watts, who did the Spider-Man
Spider-Man.
movies.
Okay.
So I'm like, yeah,
All right.
that's a good one.
Might have to give it a watch. Might is a strong word in that
Might.
sentence.
Other ones like there's so much Star Wars shit. Like I'm even looking at this list right now of everything. I'm like, dude, there is, I believe, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28 things that have come out for Star Wars that are shows and movies.
That's wild.
Jesus Moses.
Insane. In fucking insane. All right, but number five, I mean, I gotta go. I think I'm going to do Force Awakens.
Mm.
I think it's just honestly, it got me back of like, you know what? I can't wait to see what happens in this new trilogy. And then it doesn't happen and it really sucks. But you know what? That first one, seeing Han Solo back, seeing everybody back, I was like, you know what? That was legitimately just an entertaining movie. Like actually I was like, holy shit. Like movies can be
It's fun.
actually
The
awesome.
potential was
It's
there. The
fun.
potential was there.
It
Oh
was, and
yeah,
then it
1000%.
wasn't. Uh, number four. I'm probably gonna go. Oh shit, that's tough. I'm gonna go A New Hope. I'm gonna go New Hope. I think New Hope again kicks it off. It's I think one of the best of just like, oh wow, here's the trilogy here's this whole new world building, and it kicks ass. You're like, oh, what's a Jedi and what's this and what's this? Who are these little Ewoks? Who are these little You're like, oh shit, I don't know what that is. And it's awesome. It rules. And then there's a freaking werewolf in the bar. And the guy's playing music in the bar that is canonically called Jizz.
True. That is his name. Or
Hey,
Yeah,
its
because
name.
they can't say jazz because they can't play that music, so it's called jizz because it's space and it's future.
Hmm.
nice. That's my kind of music then.
It's lay down that trap shit. Uh, I was gonna go like I was gonna put Clone Wars like the animated show,
Hmm.
but I think there's
Fuck.
more misses in that show than there are hits. Like when it hits, it hits. Like the final season of Clone Wars top tier Star Wars, and it fucking rules. So good. And it goes right into Revenge of the Sith, kicks ass. But there's again too many variables. Like same thing with Rebels. I like Kanan. I like some of the characters that are in there. More misses than hits. So I'm like, and it's easier for like a movie or like a live action show because there's not 24 episodes a season,
Hmm.
which I can't fucking do. So number three, I think I'm going Revenge of the Sith. Revenge of the Sith, like Andrew said, like that was one
Yeah.
of the biggest I remember in middle school, or maybe I was like in fifth grade, I got the video game for Revenge of the Sith. I had every toy for Revenge of the Sith. I was so hyped on it because I was like, dude, Anakin's gonna turn into Darth Vader. This is going down. I don't know what's gonna happen to all the Jedi. Murked all of them horribly, which was
Even the
crazy.
kids.
You are my
Kit
brother.
Fisto, dead. Younglings, slaughter. Kiadi Mundi, dead.
I don't even know
So
who that is, but
that's the
sure.
guy with the really tall head.
Hmm.
Still don't know who that is, but that's okay.
As soon as
All
you
I'm
see a
thinking is the
picture of him,
guy
then you'll
Pod
know.
Racer announcers.
No, that's a little young Anakin Skywalker.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. I can't
exactly.
remember their names, but they're
That's
fun
all I
shit.
can think about.
But again, Revenge of the Sith, like honestly, like I know it's not greatly written, but because some of the performances aren't the best. I know that for a lot of the prequels, but like it really sets like, oh, this is over. Like, holy shit, like they're losing. Like everything's gone bad. The Jedi are now like done. A great like heartbreaking just like payoff. And dude, honestly, that is the one where performances were a little bit better compared
Hmm.
to the first two. So I was
You're
more on
supposed to
board with
defeat
that.
the Sith, not join them.
I hate you. I hate you.
I got the high ground.
Uh, that's what he says.
You will try.
Try. I could probably do that whole scene, that whole monologue. I could
So
do that
good.
like the back of my hand. It's crazy. I even have the popcorn bucket when they put it back in theaters last year. I was like, I'm getting that popcorn
Hey
bucket.
yo.
I'm gonna go watch it in theaters
Hell
because
yeah.
I like that movie a real lot. And the fight of that from anybody, but with Obi-Wan and Anakin, heat,
Yep.
Heater.
On Must
It's almost
4.
on par with Darth Maul versus Qui-Gon Jinn and Obi-Wan and Phantom Menace. But
Oh,
That's very
that
good.
movie is not great, and that just has one of the coolest moments and the best score I think I've ever heard for Star Wars is Duel of the Fates. So
Mhm.
that's me. Okay. Then number two, we have Andor slash Rogue One
Nice.
because I gotta give. I mean, I'll just say it. Mine's like Andrew's. Number one's Empire Strikes Back. Like we know why. Biggest tempo of like holy shit. Biggest plot twist. Han gets freaking frozen in carbonite. You think they lost, and he gets his hand chopped off.
Hmm.
Guess what? And
yep.
I'm your daddy. Ah, and I'm gonna fall, and then he falls. It's honestly Empire is one of the best. I think I just rewatched that movie a couple weeks ago. Holds up.
Oh
Still
yeah.
holds up. Great written movie. Just God. That's when I'm like, that's when I love the world of Star Wars. I'm like, damn, I want to know more. And now I see more of Star Wars with Mandalorian and Grogu. I was like, man, maybe I don't wish that. Oh, maybe we just draw the curtains back a little bit.
Dude, my dad would tell me a story all the time, every time we watched the Star Wars, of he got opening day tickets to Empire Strikes Back, and
Oh,
there was a line of people as he was leaving the theater to
Yeah.
go in and watch it for the first time, and he had to restrain himself from just yelling, "He's his dad, he's his father." Like
oh,
Whoa.
that.
that kind
Oh.
of
Damn.
like
I think
you
I would have punched your
know
dad in the face.
exactly
I
he
would
didn't
have
do
beat
it.
the
He didn't
shit out of him.
exactly, but he didn't do it. But like imagine that, like before phones, cell phones, all this,
Oh my
like
God,
nothing's
yeah.
spoiled for you, and you have this vast knowledge of these people that are about to get their minds blown, and it's just
Yeah.
like, yeah, it's one of the greatest movies ever.
I think I never really got to experience that twist just because it was so popular.
Hmm.
Like where you're just like same thing with like Sixth Sense. You're like, oh, yeah, I was dead. I was a ghost the whole time or whatever. You're like, yeah, that's
Spoiler.
just something that's it's a movie came
Kind
out
of
in the
well known.
90s, dude. Fucking nerds, go watch it then. I don't know what you
Spoilers,
want me to tell you.
spoilers, spoilers, spoilers.
Whatever. It's again, it was just such like the biggest pop culture thing that was used in everything. Simpsons, Family Guy, South Park, like
Yeah.
anything you can think of, SNL, like it was in everything. So I just knew
Yeah.
that was coming. Like I remember being a kid and then connecting it, be like, oh, that's Darth Vader. I'm like,
Hmm.
got it. I see now. Got it. But and then number two being Andor and Rogue One just makes the most sense. That is one of that's on par with Empire with me. It would be number one, but like Empire just sets the foundation of like, oh, you have lightsabers, you have a greatly written story that feels serious and grounded, and then Andor is literally just straight spy thriller drama,
Hmm.
and it's one of the greatest things, and that's ever been written for Star Wars in this new current era of it. And I think that'll always be like those will be my top two, probably forever going forward. I don't think anything could be like Andor or Empire. Like
No.
Andor, so good. Rogue One, it's definitely a little different compared to Andor because then it's like again, it's for the movie and they're still appealing to like it's still a Disney
Hmm.
property. So like, yeah, we got to make our little jokes and we got to do that, and it's still fine. But man, Andor, shit good.
See, I gotta see it.
All right,
But
Dude,
Jesse.
yeah,
I'm not kidding. Dude, it's so good. It's like up there with like Breaking Bad and just like just a great show.
I don't even think we're hyping it up too much, Jesse. Like that's how good I think this show is.
Yep.
okay. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna have to definitely take a peek at that. I guess. I
You
guess.
should. You got Mon
All
Mothma.
right. I
You know who that
will
is?
say this. No, I have no
Tall
fucking.
white woman that was in the original trilogy, and she was
Yep.
in Revenge of the Sith for a minute.
Hmm.
Couldn't tell you.
Oh,
She's the
Name.
girl that's like, we
No.
have the plans for the Death Star that we have to blow it up, and she's in like a white cloak.
No.
he's
Let's go
it's
fuck
not it's not
myself.
gonna click.
What's up?
I will say this. I'm gonna say this. Preface this right now. I'm gonna be like that old guy in the meme. You guys know what meme I'm talking about, where it's an old school painting where the guy's standing up with the piece of paper in his hand and everyone else sitting down. And everyone's like, what's opinion that it makes you feel this way? This is the list right now. So if I get burned at the stake, fuck all y'all. Because I'm gonna stand where I'm standing. I'm gonna stay on my fucking ground and no
Your
one's
number
gonna push
one's
me
Revenge
off
of the
it.
Sith for sure. I know that.
You know what? Sometimes you just have to surprise people. So, honorable mentions. I didn't know video games. I didn't even think about that. So, Star Wars Battlefront. 1 and 2 on the
Mhm.
PS2. The amount of hours I spent on that game, the amount of
Yeah.
time like yeah, I was playing the same stuff. Galaxy Conquest, instant action, and I did the storylines numerous times. Just whooping that ass. Like there was some times where I get like 100 kills a game. Just absolutely just insane, dude. I fucking love that game. Another honorable mention, Force Awakens. I think we already brought this up. Andrew, Tone, you said it. It was kind of like the hype train, right? Like, oh, we're back. Like we're back. Star Wars is back. Like they're coming out with a new movie, but it has something to do with the old storylines. You got the band back together with Han Solo, Princess Leia. Luke Skywalker's in that, right? Or does he come up in episode
At the
8?
At
very,
very end.
very end. And then it goes
Okay,
right into the
okay.
credits.
Hmm.
Yep, okay. So
He
see,
doesn't
that's what
say
I'm
a
talking
word.
about.
Just looks
And then you got
stoic.
Chewbacca. Chewbacca, favorite character of Star Wars all time. Even behind Jar Jar Binks, like see, like as a kid, I was
Ah.
just perfecting that. See, so Force Awakens, Star Wars Battlefront, and on top of that, Clone Wars.
Mm.
I love Episode 2. Fuck all y'all, because I know what you're about to say. Y'all can kick rocks. I
You
love
keep
that
saying
movie.
Clone Wars. It's not even called Clone
Yeah,
Wars,
it's Attack
dude.
of the
What's?
Clones.
Oh my
I
God!
was gonna
Whatever.
say,
Fuck
you
all
said
y'all.
that
Fuck all
earlier
y'all.
too, and I was like, oh, maybe you're talking about the cartoon, and you just said, I
No,
fuck off with the
Attack of the
cartoon,
Clones.
and you
Fine.
said
That's the movie.
Clone Wars. I was like, okay,
Well, the clones are in a war, so how about that?
that is true. But then
At
you're
the
getting
Exactly.
confused
end.
with the animated movie Star Wars: The Clone Wars, which had the very first appearance of Rata the Hutt,
Hmm.
and that's where Anakin's
Uh,
Padawan showed up for the first time, Ahsoka.
Hmm.
oh, okay. Also, could these nuts in your face. How about that? How about that? Okay.
You got me there.
So, episode 2, saw in the movie theaters, absolutely loved it. I think that's when I officially fell in love with Star Wars. Like, I saw episode 1, cool little Annie doing little pod racing and
Little
Watto with
Anakin
his penis nose.
Skywalker.
Watto.
Oh, Sebulba.
Eddie!
Mm.
No, Sebulba's the racer, but I'm thinking
Yeah,
about
I
his
know he's
like
the racer,
slave
but
owner.
yeah, Watto.
Eddie!
You can't
Get
do
to
that, dude.
work.
That's a stereotype.
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. Please don't cancel us. I did not mean that. I
George
apologize.
Lucas did it first.
Oh, sorry. So episode 7, episode 2, and then Star Wars Battlefront. Here's the thing: if we were just doing like no cutoffs or whatever, Star Wars Battlefront 1 and 2 would be number one on my list. Like it's without a doubt my favorite thing of all time with
Yeah.
Star Wars related. It's just
Great.
insane. I fucking love that game. Fucking love it. Drunk, sober, young, old, doesn't matter. I love that game. All right, here we go. Episode 5 or episode 5. Number 5.
Whoa.
Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. You know what? I'm going to
Okay.
stand ground on this. I'm going to stand ground, and I think you guys know where I'm going with this. Everyone that hates Jar Jar Binks can go suck one. I love Jar Jar Binks. Misa horny. Like that's what I'm getting at. I love Jar Jar Binks. At least he does something. You want to take Grogu? Like I said this earlier. Grogu's worthless, but everyone seems to love him. At least Jar Jar Binks helps little Annie. He attacks the
He
clones
messes
on
up along the
accident.
way, but he stumbles into doing the right thing,
And then he becomes a Sith
Exactly.
Lord.
and he becomes a senator. Kind of. He's on the council with Padme.
Yeah.
Isn't that
So
crazy?
exactly. At least he's doing something. What is Grogu gonna do? Nothing. He's not gonna do nothing. He's gonna push the wrong button and destroy the ship or shoot. He almost shot Mandalorian in the head. So fuck him. Jar Jar Binks is my hero. Grogu, fuck off. Okay, that's where
Hey,
I'm
I
standing
mean,
on that.
Phantom Menace has one of the coolest fight scenes probably ever put onto a live action Star Wars movie.
True that.
Oh, the last fight scene,
Yeah.
dude. That is
That-
phenomenal. Ewan
honestly,
McGregor,
the
Liam Neeson,
last
Darth Maul.
15 minutes of that movie are, dude, that again,
Incredible.
the score with Duel of the Fates kicks ass. And the pod racing scene. I also argue that's also a
I
really
love the pod
solid
racing
scene.
scene.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
It's good.
and
It's
he
just
wins
a
his freedom.
badly edited. It's just a badly edited movie where I'm like, I always think I'm like, dude, did I fast forward something or like what happened? And I'm like, oh, they're just in a whole other scene now in this movie. Like we don't even know how they got here. I'm like, for sure.
Darth Maul was sick in that movie. I don't know what his minute runtime was of screen time. It was slim to none.
Probably not much,
But every single
but
time, every single time he was on screen,
so
you were
popular they gave
obsessed
him a
with him.
show,
Mhm.
and he
That's
showed
what I'm
up
saying.
in
You're
a
so
bunch of
obsessed with
different
him.
shows, and he was in Solo.
This is all true.
See, that's what I'm saying. He's sick, dude. He's so cool. That's like a villain I absolutely love more than Darth Vader, more than Count Dooku, more than dude. I'm saying I love Darth Maul that much. I had a glow in the dark shirt when I was little. That's how much I loved him, dude. It was sick. So I absolutely love him. Hate how they just absolutely took out Qui-Gon Jinn. R.I.P. to the realist, because that guy
Yeah,
Liam Neeson, he ripped in that. Whatever. I
He
go
has
on
to
to
best
die.
Phantom
Jedi.
Menace, dude. I'm gonna stay my ground. Absolutely love
Him
that
and
movie.
Kanan,
That's my
one of the
number
best
five.
Jedi's. I'm saying it.
Dude, I love his ponytail too, or whatever the hell he had. It was way before man buns were even cool, dude. Qui-Gon
Dude,
Jinn
you ever
rocked it
seen
before it
those
was cool, dude.
pictures of Liam Neeson where he gets really drunk out in Ireland? He always pees his pants.
Yep.
What?
Yeah, he loves to pee his pants when he's drunk.
He does. He takes photos with fans, and it's just like just
Just
piss on his
piss.
jeans, dude. Just so far down. Hold on, I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna
It's
send it
so
to
good.
you.
It's so funny, Jesse, because he does not give a single fuck, but he's just like
No.
piss.
Because he's Qui-Gon Jinn. I wouldn't
Yeah.
either. Forget Taken. Forget all those weird movies. Forget the Naked Gun series that just came out, or movie. No,
I like
he's
that
the
movie.
number one role for him, Qui-Gon Jinn, for
Mhm.
me. That's how much I love him. Episode 4, number 6, Return of the Jedi. I think
Sorry,
that
I'm
just
looking at pictures of Liam Neeson with piss on his jeans now, dude.
You gotta make it. You gotta make it your background.
I do.
But yeah,
let's
number
see
four,
this.
Jesse.
Return of the Jedi.
Okay.
Yep. I
Okay.
think we guys summed it up. Like we said, we don't need to go in circles about that.
Nope.
Number where am I at? Number
Three.
4. No, I'm on number 3.
Where
A
am
New
I?
Hope.
Nice.
Absolutely, you guys touched on it. I think it kicked off this whole thing. The fandom, the obsessions, whole different universe that people needed in the 70s and 80s that I didn't think would ever you had Star Trek and you had all that nonsense, but I think Star Wars just brought it to a whole nother level. And I think whether you were a nerd, a band geek, a jock, popular kid, whatever it may be, like being popular with Star Wars, or Star Wars was making kids popular like that. It didn't matter what you were at. So if you loved Star Wars, you were probably just a normal living human being. And this is where you guys are going to get fucking pissed. And I
Uh-oh.
think Tone knows where I'm going.
A little
Number
scared.
2, Empire Strikes Back. That's my number 2.
No.
Okay.
Hey, I
Okay.
mean,
At least it's
that's
two.
still top. That's top
It's-
three. If
top
you would have
three.
said 5, I would have been like, yeah, you're actually crazy, dude.
All right. And then I'm just going to fight for this one. Y'all can fuck off.
No.
Number 1, Revenge of the Sith. Yep. I said it. And
What
I meant it.
what did I say? What did I
I
say?
meant it.
I knew
I
it.
meant it. Dude, I
I mean,
love
these are
that
all on
movie
our
so
list
much.
other
Yeah.
than Phantom Menace.
Okay, well,
Like-
you guys are stupid.
It's not a crazy
It's
You
not-
list.
okay,
should
my
love
bad.
Jar Jar Binks. Yeah, you should love Jar Jar Binks, okay? So fuck
That-
off.
you
'Cause
know
I
what?
know no
You know
one
what?
likes
I
him.
am the problem. You know what? You're right. I am an
Revenge of the
asshole.
Here's the thing with Revenge of the Sith. Like you said, it just was one of those things where we didn't know we were going to get 7, 8, and 9. Like this was it. This was a culmination of movies in the 70s, 80s, late 90s, mid 2000s, and then I don't know the years that Revenge of the Sith came out. It was 30, 40 years in the making. And it finally, like you said, Tone, like the hype was around it. Everyone was building this thing up, and I think it crushed it. I was loving it. I think I saw it like 2 or 3 times in the theaters, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe my mom take me once or twice.
All right, so the pants in question. So, dude, you see up in the top right, that's a real photo. That's a lot of pee in his jeans. Top left, a little bit of pee in his jeans. See that one? You can't see where like I'm popping in and out of. If you scroll down, dude, the whole stream goes all the way to his ankle. It's crazy.
Ah,
And then
so
the
good.
other one, he's just taking a picture with the fan. And he just has full on piss in his jeans. But dude, that one in the top right though is a lot. That's my Jedi Master. Getting so drunk that you piss yourself.
In the open streets too. Like not like, oh, I gotta go home. No, he's just big
Oh, dude,
chilling.
no,
He's just
broad
hanging out.
daylight.
He does not give a
Oh
flying
my
fuck.
God. Dude, he's the best. I loved him in that movie. But like I said, Revenge of the Sith, I think Andrew, I think you said it, last 20 minutes of that movie is incredible. Maybe Tone, I mean, but we've all said it. Last 20 minutes of that movie, I absolutely love. Get him getting
I
his
love you
legs
too.
chopped off, his arms chopped off. And then you see her giving birth. Oh, the first one's a boy, whatever, girl. What are you gonna name her? Leia. Oh, the second one's a boy. What are you gonna name him? Luke.
Boy,
It's like,
oh my bad.
uh, but yeah, I just love that movie so much. The way that everything just culminates together. There's a lot of nostalgia on this list for me too. I'm sorry. Phantom Menace nostalgia. Attack of the
It's okay.
Clones nostalgia.
For my
Number
number
one,
5, it
Revenge
was
of the
originally going to
Righteous.
be Return of the Jedi, but I was like, I'll do Force Awakens. I do remember like that's when I was like excited about like Star Wars movies. When I was like, oh, sick, the new trilogy.
Isn't it kind of sad though, with the way we talk about these lists? Like, but there hasn't been an excitement for a Star Wars movie probably since Episode 7,
10
right?
years.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, am I wrong? 'Cause,
People
like,
were
I can't.
excited for Last Jedi.
Oh, we were. I was there.
Yeah. And
I
then
was
I
there.
watched
I was
it and I
alive.
was like, oh shit, what was that?
Last Jedi had good. Again, Last Jedi had some parts where you're like, that's pretty cool, but it's just
Yeah.
Overall, you're just like,
Not great.
Kylo Ren's just an egotistical pussy. That's what that's how I think he
But
is.
again,
I mean,
and that
Kylo
was
Ren's
crazy in Force Awakens. He kills his dad, and you're like, oh shit,
yeah.
we went there.
So yeah, and then it just was
And
one of those
Snoke was
movies
cool.
where
Great villain. I was like, whoa, Andy Serkis as a tall, scar-faced man. Or alien,
yeah, and
whatever
then
he is.
what was it? I'm gonna be honest with you. I forgot what Episode 9 was. Whatever
That
the
was
fuck
the
it's
Rise
called.
of Skywalker.
God, how could you
And then at
forget?
the end, he's just massive, and it's just yeah.
No,
dude,
he's not even in Rise of Skywalker
No, he
because they
dies.
I
killed
thought
him
he
in
was.
Last Jedi.
No, yeah.
Dude, see,
And
this
then
is
you
what I'm
find
fucking
out
talking about. I
Palpatine
just put it in the back
created
of my memory.
Snoke. And he's like, I made him. I was controlling him the whole time. You're like, okay.
Oh, and then doesn't he try to get her to be like, you could be the next great leader? or
Because she is a
whatever.
Palpatine.
Yeah, she's a Palpatine.
That's right. Yeah, I just
You're just like,
1 through 6. That's mine right there. Episodes 1 through 6. Just you can put that on repeat, just like Harry Potter 1 through 7. Well, 1 through 8 because there's 2 movies at the end. But whatever,
Yeah.
whatever the fuck. I'm not gonna get into that.
What about Fantastic
But
Beasts?
yeah, it.
We don't talk about
Sorry,
those.
that's a different pod. Yeah, that's a different podcast, different day. But I think, dude, there's a lot. I'll be honest, there was a lot of similarities on our list. I like that though. I'll give you guys that. A lot of
Yeah.
similarities. So, but hey, next time we've had a couple of drinks in us. We're back at the place. The switch is on. We're gonna put on some Battlefront. I can promise you that much.
There we
I
go.
can promise
It's
you
going
that
down,
much.
just like the simulations.
But I got nothing else about this movie. I know you guys. I'll let you guys kind of wrap it up. You guys got anything else to add to this movie?
No.
No, yep.
It's just really made me really bored. And I was like, dude, I just don't care about it.
These kind of movies are what make great movies so great because you look back and you're like, oh, this is what a movie could be.
You know what? You're so right.
There
You're
we
so
go.
right.
That's a good ribbon right there. Hey, we're going to put a ribbon on this bad boy. So, folks, make sure you follow us all over Instagram and TikTok. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Like I said, we put content out left and right. Please comment on that Michael Jackson video. You'll know which one I'm talking about. It's got about 12,000 views. So
Does
just
it
let Tone
really?
have it. Dude, it's blowing
That's
up.
crazy.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I say one thing, dude, and it's just bad.
Yeah, so make sure you go check out that video, folks. Make sure you go to the movie theater, enjoy yourself at the movies because we all like having a great time there. So, folks, next week we'll see you around. Make sure
I don't
that you
know
have
what's
fun
coming
listening
out
to
next
this
Oh, dude,
podcast.
we got to watch the
I
back
don't even
rooms.
know.
Back rooms.
Is that what's
Oh,
coming out next week?
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
back rooms.
Also, quick
Back
shout
rooms.
out Ashley and Jensen
Mhm.
went to go see Obsession.
Our girlfriends.
Oh, yeah.
They went to go see Obsession while I went to the Mandalorian and Grogu These Nuts, and they did not
Nice.
like Obsession. They hated it.
What?
They
Yes.
were just scared. They did not like the scariness of it.
It's not even that scary. Yeah, I said it, and I'm getting the death stare right now. So now's a good time to
She's
wrap
not
this thing
gonna
up,
like
folks.
when
Make
she
sure you go to the
listens back.
movies. Exactly. So make sure you go to the movies, enjoy yourself at the theater. We'll see you next time.